They say honesty is the best policy. But for Ramesh, lies were like oxygen. He couldn't live without them. And not the big kind. No. Ramesh specialized in tiny lies. The kind that make no sense, but somehow keep peace at home.
Every morning, Ramesh's wife, Sunita, had the same question for him. Ramesh, did you drink your sugar-free tea? And as always, Ramesh smiled and replied, of course. Sugar-free, just like the doctor said. But the truth? He had already stirred in 2 heaping spoons of sugar before she walked in. That was lie number 1, the health lie. A harmless fib, maybe. But for Ramesh, it was just the start of another day full of little lies. As Ramesh stepped out, the sky looked innocent, bright, blue, and harmless. Perfect weather to prove his point. Who needs an umbrella anyway? He whistled his way to the bus stop, feeling rather proud of his smooth morning escape. But by mid-morning, clouds began to gather like silent witnesses. Soon the city was drenched, and so was Ramesh, shoes squelching, shirt sticking, and hair plastered to his forehead. Standing in the downpour, he could almost hear his wife's voice in his head, calm and smug. Did you take your umbrella? That's when it hit him. Sometimes, a simple truth saves a lot more trouble than a clever lie. Yet knowing Ramesh, this little lesson was only the beginning of many more tiny lies to come. Ramesh had perfected the art of arriving late and the even finer art of explaining why. Every morning, as the office clock ticked past 9, his creativity clock ticked faster. One day it was a traffic jam near the signal. The next day, a cow had apparently decided to meditate in the middle of the road. Once, he even claimed that Shah Rukh Khan's car parade had blocked his lane in their sleepy little town. Each excuse more imaginative than the last, each one delivered with Oscar-worthy confidence. His colleagues stopped checking the time. They started collecting his stories instead. What's today's reason, Ramesh? They'd whisper, already smiling. And Ramesh? He'd stroll in, pretending to battle invisible obstacles, his expression pure drama. Somewhere between honesty and hilarity, he had built himself a safety net of lies, small, silly, and strangely harmless. Because for Ramesh, being late wasn't a problem. It was a performance. Some lies are safer than traffic lights. It's evening. Ramesh returns home, tired but smiling. When Sunita asks about dinner, he says he's already eaten. In truth, he hasn't had a single meal all day. He skipped lunch just to buy her flowers and sweets, a small gesture of love hidden behind a harmless lie. The house is quiet, the night calm. And as Sunita smiles at the surprise, Ramesh's empty stomach doesn't matter anymore. That was lie number 4, the silent love lie. Ramesh's world slows down as illness catches up with him. The once cheerful man, full of little lies, now lies weak and silent. His body, tired from years of hiding pain behind smiles, finally gives away. The truth unfolds. His lies were never meant to deceive, but to protect, to keep his loved ones from worry. As the quiet fills the room, memories of his small untruths echo, each one born from care, not cruelty. In the end, what remains is a bittersweet realization. Sometimes love hides behind the gentlest lies. They say lies protect us, but in truth, they only hide the pain we fear to face. Every small untruth, spoken to keep the peace, to protect a heart, or to escape guilt, builds a wall between who we are and who we pretend to be. Over time, those walls grow taller until we can't tell what's real anymore. But when the truth finally breaks through, it doesn't destroy us, it frees us. Because honesty, even when it hurts, is the only path to healing. In the end, Ramesh's story isn't just about lies, it's about the fragile threads that hold our lives together. Sometimes we lie not to hurt others, but to save a little peace, to protect someone's heart, or to keep love from falling apart. But even the smallest lies, like ripples in water, always return to the shore of truth. What truly matters is the intention, the heart behind the words we choose. Because honesty isn't about never lying. It's about caring enough to face the truth when it matters most. You've been listening to VIBEKATHA by Sanjukta, where laughter and tears walk hand in hand.